Ladies and gentlemen, your next match is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, former NAWA Texas Heavyweight Champion. He is the Oklahoma Savior, Doberman. And his opponent is making his debut tonight in the NAWA. He comes from across the Atlantic Ocean from the British Isles. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Union Jack. This match scheduled for one fall. Your referee, the Dean of Texas Wrestling Officials, Mr. Rick Manning. Ready, Union? All right.
Well, Rob Moore, looks like we got a good one lined up here, huh?
Well, we certainly do, and already I like this one because Union Jack, he's a pretty tall guy.
You know what? I watched him move, and he moves good, and he's got a lot of confidence, and he's a pretty good-sized man.
Well, I'm sure this isn't his first rodeo, but it's certainly his first one here in NAWA, and I think the Waxahachie people are already taking a shine to him, mainly because of who he's facing, because they don't like Doberman.
You know what? I felt like they liked him too. And we'll just see what he brings to the table here.
Well, you know, if he's like many other great British wrestlers of the past, he's going to bring in a lot of athleticism and a lot of skill. Of course, you talk about British wrestlers, the first one in this part of the country you've got to mention is the gentleman, Chris Adams.
You know what? He's certainly got the size, and the way he walks and he moves, I know you're going to think this sounds funny, but he moves and walks. He reminds me of the Duke, John Wayne, the way he moves around in there.
Yeah, John Wayne with a British accent. That's an interesting concept.
That's something new, isn't it?
That is something to think about.
Well, I've seen John Wayne with a Japanese accent and language when I was in Japan.
And I remember one movie where John Wayne played Genghis Khan, and that was something different for him. The Conqueror, I think is what it was called.
Doberman's messing around there. I think I look for the Union Jack to get tired of that and just snatch him. We'll see.
All right, well, he says you want a test of strength, then let's see if Doberman can even reach.
Come on!
Well, looks like they're finally going to lock up here. The Greco-Roman knuckle lock, as it's sometimes called. And I would expect Union Jack to have an edge in this because of his height, because of the leverage advantage that he would get here.
You know, you just said a key word there, leverage. It's all about leverage and balance.
And let's see who can throw his opponent off balance first. And looks like Union Jack is getting that advantage here. Doberman seems to be begging off just a little bit, but now kick to the midsection, and now looks like Doberman's going to put Union Jack down, and indeed he does. Down to one knee.
Doberman doesn't fall short when it comes to dirty moves and cheap tricks.
No, he doesn't. I guess you could say Doberman is one of the best at doing that around these parts. But look at this, Union Jack seems like he's twisting it around on Doberman now. Twisting his hands, those fingers around, and oh, Doberman's in some pain. Oh, he stomps on the foot, and that's one of those dirty tricks we were talking about. Now Doberman sending Union Jack into the ropes, and oh, look at this. He goes nowhere. He's telling Doberman to come off the ropes, and well, that's like running into a brick wall. Union Jack just stands there. Superior size advantage over Doberman. And Doberman's accustomed to having his own way over most opponents. A hip toss there by Union Jack. Union Jack with the clothesline now. And it looks like he's got his engine revving up. Oh, look at this, a body slam.
Nice,
oh, wow.
Body slam, boy. That'll take the steam out of you.
Had the leg hooked, but Doberman still with enough to kick out. You know, in anticipation of this match, I was thinking about some of the other great British wrestlers that I've seen in my lifetime. Certainly a great tag team of the 70s, Tony Charles and Les Thornton. They were two of the best I'd ever seen.
I'm going to tell you what, both of you just named two great Englishmen, and I would put Chris Adams in that class too.
Indeed.
And then there was another Englishman back in the early 70s that worked on the East Coast around New York and Detroit and up in that area. I don't know if you, I'm sure you heard his name, but I don't know how much you know about him. He was a tall one like Union Jack. His name was Lord Athol Leighton.
I have heard the name of Lord Leighton before.
He
yes,
was
I have.
Very, very capable wrestler.
Very involved with the Detroit promotion and that area.
Yes, sir. And Les Thornton and Les Thatcher and Chris Adams, Tony Charles, another Englishman.
And of course, younger fans would know the British Bulldogs, Dynamite Kid, and
Yes.
David Boy Smith.
Great boys, great boys.
Yes, indeed. You could just go on and on about the great wrestling talent that's come out of the British Isles, but right now, Union Jack in his debut at NAWA seems like he is not in too good shape right now. Doberman has just taken over on him, and it looks like Union Jack's going to end up with only one good leg here.
He's staying right on that leg. He's attacking that leg, and he's staying on it, isn't he?
Well, he certainly is, and we've got some fans here getting up a chant saying, Jack, Jack, Jack. So they want to see this guy beat Doberman.
A big man like that, or any man you're in the ring with, if you can cut his wheels off from under him, you got him. Cut his legs off from under him, cut his wheels off from under him, you got him down on the mat.
Referee Rick Manning in there very close to count the 3 count. He only got up to a 2.
That's a version of the Terry Funk's and Dory Funk's spinning toe holder.
Yeah, if he put a few spins on that,
Right.
he could conceivably win this match.
Yes, he
Now a
could.
shin breaker.
That was a nice move. You better leave the crowd alone and keep on Union Jack and don't pick on the crowd. Pick on Union Jack.
Well, indeed, Union Jack, an unknown quantity here, and nobody really knows yet what he's fully capable of. And if Doberman's not careful, Union Jack could pull something out of his own personal bag of tricks and beat him. So we'll see what happens here as Doberman
Easily.
brings him back to his feet.
Good arm whip in the ropes is coming off. Drop down toe hold. That was a nice maneuver.
And a good roll up there by Doberman, putting a little extra pressure on the knee. Union Jack does not give up. Never surrender. That was sent down through generations of Englishmen by Winston Churchill and many others of his generation. Doberman putting more pressure now on that left leg of Union
Union
Jack.
Jack's going for the rope. He's still a good couple of feet away, but he's long and lengthy.
Well, that pain is really getting to Union Jack, banging on the mat. He's not tapping out, though. Doberman continues the pressure. And Union Jack...
He's going to get the rope.
Yeah, he got it. He got it. Doberman is going to have to break it. Yeah, break the hold, not the leg, preferably. Doberman is mocking Union Jack right now, saying, "Oh, my leg." And now,
Right on top of him.
and
Get him out of that corner, Rick. Get him out of there.
Doberman's doing what he needs to do, maintaining control here. Oh, charges in with a splash, and that took the wind out of his sails. Another Irish whip into the opposite corner. A charge, and once again, Union
It would
Jack
have been
matched.
great if he could have moved in, wouldn't it?
It would, but
Nice
put that
move.
cravat on him, took Doberman down, rolling him over. He's going to try to
Right
pin him
here.
1, 2, and he hooked that leg, but not quite enough.
I thought that was going to be it, Rob. I really did. What a nice move the Union Jack put on that Doberman.
Let's see if he can keep it up. He's got him up for a slam, but he loses control of it. Doberman gets out of it, a kick to the midsection. Oh, look at that. A
very
scissors
nice.
kick by Doberman. Drops him down. That may be it. 1, 2. And
That is
3.
it.
Doberman wins.
characteristics of a dog, except for loyalty. I know loyalty. I have loyalty to my mate, Killer Tim Brooks. I have loyalty to the great people of Waxahachie and these great fans of NWA Big Time Pro Wrestling.